Well, the court haven't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction have to be established first. I'm confused about what's actually going on. First off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about. There's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
I'm going to hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order.
All right, folks, this one is wild. The judge absolutely loses on a smug sovereign citizen, and honestly, it's hilarious. This guy's facing 17 charges. Yeah, 17. And still has the nerve to pull the classic sovereign citizen routine. You know the one. I don't recognize the authority of this court. Like that's some kind of legal cheat code that'll make everything disappear. He's clearly memorized a whole script and just won't stop talking, no matter how many times the judge tells him to zip it. What do you think? Is this guy completely delusional, or is he just stalling in hopes of forcing a mistrial or retrial? Let's dive into this absolute circus and break down how this sovereign citizen ends up looking like a total fool.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
What is your middle name? Can you remove your hat, please? And your scarf. What is your middle name, Mr. Garner?
Earl.
Earl?
No.
Mr. Garner, do you want to offer on these or do you want to go to trial?
I would like to know what the charges are.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus James Earl Garner. Case number SP 11000435, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11695. Those are driving license expired, misdemeanor, no insurance, insurance misdemeanor. Thank you. And an improper plate misdemeanor. All of them punishable by maximum possible penalty of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169507, counts 1 and counts 2, expired license and no insurance misdemeanor, both punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169521, same improper plates, same punishment, $500 and 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, maximum possible penalty. SP 1223079, driver license suspended. SP 1273761, SP 1927512. 3 of those tickets are all punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1547006, counts 1, counts 2, and counts 3. Those are civil infractions. SP 1547407, counts 1 and counts 2. Count 1 being a driver license suspended repeat offender. This one is in warrant status, probably an old case that he didn't pay. SP 800104, counts 1 and counts 2. 1 being an unregistered untitled. He owes $1,194 on that. And SP and count 2 of that is a drug while license improper. It looks like he has a $114 fine on that. State of Michigan versus James Earl Garner, case number SX 36268561. That is a drug while license expired. And that will be $500 maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Garner. Mr. Garner, please state your name for the record.
First off, I do have a couple.
You got to state your name first. You got to state your name first.
No,
Let's start there.
Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. I think Mr. Garner is going to represent himself. Am I correct, Mr. Garner?
I'm representing myself in what? I mean,
So this guy's got 17 charges, and now he suddenly doesn't want a lawyer. Makes perfect sense, right? I'm honestly curious, how do sovereign citizens even start thinking like this? Is there some underground boot camp where they all get trained to chant, "I do not consent to be governed," and just wing in court? It's wild. The legal system literally gives you the right to an attorney. And this dude's out here like, "Nah, I got this," while standing in front of a judge who's clearly had enough of this nonsense. But seriously, where are they even finding this stuff? Are they just going down some YouTube rabbit hole? Maybe they stumble across one of my videos and completely miss the point and think, yeah, this is the way. Just a heads up for anyone out there considering going full sovereign citizen. Don't. I have yet to see a single one of these people win a court case.
I'm confused about what's actually going on. First off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about.
State of Michigan, City of Detroit.
Okay, well, if that's the case, there's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
We want to do it.
Drawing my name from the record on that one. Thank you.
I know. How do you want to proceed, Mr. Garner? You set the matter. I'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. Give him a $0 bond. Either set the matter for trial, or I'll wait for the city to give you an offer. What do you want to do?
Well, the court hasn't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction have to be established first, and there's no jurisdiction established. And once jurisdiction is challenged, that must be settled before charges can be brought.
All right. Do you want to put that in a motion, sir?
As far as I'm concerned, any and all charges must be dismissed because there is no complaining witness, and the state cannot be.
I'm not gonna listen. If that's your motion, I'm gonna deny the motion. Okay. So all we're gonna do now, we're not gonna keep going back and forth. Either you take an offer or you set the matter for trial. Which one do you want?
Respectfully, in order for this to continue, there must be a complaining witness, and the state cannot be a complaining witness. Now, if I'm entitled to a fair trial, the law states there must be a victim. I'm just requesting, who is the victim? Who did I injure?
The citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
The state cannot be a victim. And if that's the case,
I said the citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
if that's the case,
Mr. Garner, can we just go into a breakout room and then maybe I can give you a little bit of advice to assist you with moving forward? Would you be agreeable to that?
Sure.
Okay, awesome.
Saying respectfully, right before going completely hostile toward the judge? Yeah, that's not how that word works. This guy is way out of line, and honestly, Judge Perkins really needs to step in already. At this point, it feels like the sovereign citizen is running the courtroom. He's acting like he's in charge, just making up rules and constantly talking over the judge. Look, I know I rant about Zoom court hearings all the time, and yeah, I get that they save money. But when it comes to dealing with sovereign citizens, you have to get them in person. The second they're actually in a courtroom, all that fake confidence tends to disappear. Sure, a few of them might still put on the act, but for most people flirting with sovereign citizen nonsense, trying to pull this in person, way too embarrassing. What do you think? Should the judge be more forceful, or is he handling it the right way? Let me know in the comments.
I believe he's ready, Your Honor. He's representing himself.
Let's go back on the record with Garner. What do you want to do, Mr. Garner? Do you want a trial date, or do you want an offer? Those are really your only two options.
Okay, since we are on the record, all I'm asking for is the
Okay, one last time. Now listen. Here's how it's going to go from this point on. If you don't answer the question that I asked specifically, then I'm going to hold you in contempt of court and we're gonna move from that point on, right?
So you're telling me,
Mr. Garner, we're not gonna have a
court is just gonna
we're not gonna
violate
have
the
a
Constitution and
conversation.
the law.
Stop, sir. Stop, sir. Now, that's the last time I'm gonna ask you to.
On the law. Is that what I'm hearing?
All right.
I'm asking.
I'm gonna hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order. I've asked him repeatedly to not interfere or add any extra commentary to this case. I've given him ample time to answer the court's question, and he continues to refuse to do so. So now I'm going to hold you in contempt, and I'm going to sentence you to 30 days Wayne County Jail, no early release.
So that means that the court is just going to violate my rights because I'm defending myself? Is that what I'm hearing?
30 days, Wayne County Jail, no early release. That'll give you some chance and some time to read up on your rights, okay? Fill out the contempt papers, Madam. So I'm going to order you to turn yourself in today, Mr. Garner, to start that jail time, okay?
So I have a question.
I'm not answering any more of your questions. Turn yourself in to the Wayne County Jail today.
So the court is going to be in direct violation of my rights in the law. Is that where we're standing?
That's how you feel. Have a good day, sir.
Now that's more like it. I almost never see Judge Perkins hand out contempt, so it was honestly refreshing to finally see him do it. Even if it was way overdue, I mean, the guy was clearly pushing the limits and had it coming. Judge Perkins just had to remind him how things actually work in a courtroom. And honestly, I don't blame him one bit, of course. Now the sovereign citizen is claiming the judge violated his rights. Which, let's be real, is the classic fallback move when they realize they've been backed into a corner. It's hilarious how fast they throw out the rights violation card the moment a judge claps back after they break court rules. Like, bro, you're the one making a scene. Don't get mad when the judge doesn't let you hijack the courtroom. IT still blows my mind how these people think this stuff is going to work, especially when it's painfully obvious they have zero understanding of the law. The judge isn't here to entertain your lecture on sovereignty or whatever nonsense you're pushing. And that's exactly why this guy ended up where he did that. I know people have all kinds of takes on sovereign citizens, but like I said earlier, I just don't get it. Who's teaching this stuff? And why are they still doing it when it literally never works? Anyway, let me know what you thought about this court hearing down in the comments. I'm wrapping this one up here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more content like this. I really appreciate the support, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care.